Hey, this is John with NV Property Solutions. In this video, we're going to be going over a breakdown of the holding costs you will face when you list your house with a real estate agent. And before we do that, I would like to, first welcome you to the channel if you've never even been here or even seen this video. But if you have, welcome back. And I always appreciate you guys watching these videos. And like I said, before we get started, I'm going to ask you to please like and share this video with all your friends. So that way they can see, content like this in case they're going through the same situation that you possibly are going through, or maybe you think that maybe that could help them out. And of course, if you would like, please subscribe to the channel so that way you can see more videos just like this one and other content regarding real estate right here in the Reno area. All right, enough about that. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video of a breakdown of the holding costs that you'll have to pay and face while you are listing your house with a real estate agent right here in the Reno area. So before I start and start tackling all the things that you have to worry about, what are holding costs? In the simplest form of holding costs is basically anything that you have to pay while you are either living in that property or you're holding it. Like a mortgage, taxes, landscaping fees, anything of that nature that you have to pay for every month. And of course, when you are worrying about holding costs when you list your house with a real estate agent, you're going to have to worry about your monthly overhead. That's because utilities and mortgage and all that doesn't wait. Normally, every month is you have to pay something, whether it's the power bill, the water, the gas bill, mortgage. I mean, you're going to have to pay all that every month. And of course, the longer you hold on to the property, the more you're going to have to pay. And of course, that's, if you really think about it, that's going to be dwindling away in your profits. Unless for whatever reason you've already kind of allocated that money and already figured out, well, I'm just going to lose that money anyway. Now it doesn't really matter. The next thing that you're going to have to worry about every month is, of course, insurance. So it really depends on, like, if you have a tenant in there, your insurance might be a little higher than, say, a normal home or a home occupant. I think that's what it is, occupied policy. That goes into your monthly overhead costs and stuff like that. And of course, you're going to have to worry about paying taxes, which I mentioned. Here in Nevada, and I'm pretty sure this is all over the country, but I know at least in the Reno area, it's every 3 months that you have to worry about paying taxes, kind of like the trash bill. Every 3 months, you have to worry about the trash bill. And honestly, I think that the trash bill and the property taxes are kind of synced up together, so that way you never really forget which one is which. However, unfortunately, sometimes that taxes, they sometimes will get behind and stuff like that. Then obviously, then the county will threaten to take your property away. That's a topic for a whole different video. But other than that, that's what it is. It's taxes. You have to pay those every 3 months. Otherwise, you get your property seized. Of course, next thing is obviously the house payment. Like your mortgage and stuff like that. Now, if you have a reverse mortgage, the bank's paying you. But unfortunately, like, say if you sell your house before it gets to the absolute max of what the property's worth or whatever they're going to lend you. Say if there still is some equity in your house, then yeah, you won't have to worry about payment. But when you sell the house, you're going to have to worry about paying back all that money that was taken from the bank in a reverse mortgage. That's why reverse mortgages kind of suck. But I understand why people get them, because they do provide you with a little bit of income, especially if you're on like Social Security or Medicare or Medicaid or something of that nature. Something where you're not making a ton of money. It actually helps out. But I wouldn't recommend them unless you absolutely need them. Anyway, the next thing is repairs. Obviously, people, when you list your house with a real estate agent, you're going to have to worry about repairs. Not always. There are some agents that will list the house as is. But for some, if you really think about it, the house might not sell right away. It might sit for 2 months longer than every other house on the market, just because more often than not, most people do not want to have to worry about buying a house and then having to fix it up. They don't want to, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and then taking out even more loan to renovate the property. Keep in mind, when most people buy houses and stuff like that anyway, even if we come in and renovate the whole property and stuff like that, people will still change some little minor things, like they might change the flooring, or they might paint, or like little small things. They're not going to blow huge amount of money just to completely redo everything that we just done. Like they, maybe if they really want to, maybe they want a second story house, they might chop the roof off and then put another story on and then do all that. However, that's on them if they want to do that. But for the most part, like, say if we buy the house, we fix it up and stuff like that, and when we sell it, we don't care what people do with it afterwards. And I mean, you shouldn't either. I mean, unless you have some kind of emotional tie to it, and even then, it's really not your problem anymore. But then again, that's just me. But like, I kind of got off on a tangent there. But in any case, when you list your house with a real estate agent, typically you're gonna have to do some repairs, some minor fixes and stuff like that. Before they'll actually list it on the market. So it might be something small, like paint, it needs a new dishwasher, the roof needs to be fixed, or whatever, something very small that they're gonna worry about. Other than that, so, and then the next thing is upkeep and maintenance. Of course, when you list your house with a real estate agent, you're gonna have to worry about keeping the property up, because there's people going to be coming in and out of the house all the time. And if it's like I mentioned earlier, if it's the house needs a lot of renovations or something like that, and maybe there's a big gigantic hole in the floor because of dogs ate it, or whatever, or maybe your tenants trashed the place completely, then it's going to be a little bit harder to have people walk in and out of the house all the time. And if anything, maybe maybe the realtor might be like, hey, we're not doing any showings because this house is too bad. What they'll do, they might take a video of the house, them walking from room to room and stuff like that, and post it online and stuff like that. But most of the time, when you list your house with a real estate agent, you have to keep it up, and you have to keep the maintenance up and stuff like that. It's like, if you have kids and stuff like that, every time a kid leaves a pair of underpants on the floor or something like that, that's when a buyer is going to show up. So of course you always have to keep the house clean and stuff like that. But other than that, that's it for this video. And if you really think about it and you break it down, when you list it with an agent, all those things I mentioned, like the upkeep, the repairs, the house payment, taxes, insurance, and of course your monthly overhead, all that, and utility bills, that all might affect you greatly, and it might eat into your profits and stuff like that. So if you want, you can list it with a real estate agent, or if you want an alternative, you can definitely talk to a real estate investor such as myself. You can reach out to me anytime, 775-391-5236, or you can visit me at nbpropertysolutions.com. There you can read more about me and how we buy houses and what actually we do, and of course read through some other blog posts and stuff like that. Or heck, if you just want to if you're thinking about getting a cash offer, on my website, you can do that too. Or you can, like I said, you can just give me a call and we can talk more about your house and stuff like that, and figure out what the actual best solution is for your problem. Whether it's me or not, we can figure it out together. But yeah, other than that, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Like I said at the beginning of this video, please subscribe, give this video a like, and of course share it with all your friends, so that way they can be more informed as well, especially if they have some kind of problem that's going on with their housing situation. But yeah, other than that, that's it for this video. Like I said, if you guys want to chat more about it, please feel free to give me a call anytime, or head over to my website and we'll go from there. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and other than that, you guys take care and stay safe. See you around in the next video.